Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Tar Heel State, where the legacy of the late, great Sam Mills lives on with each pound of the drum. And that means we are ready for football here at Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. Today we continue on with John Madden Thanksgiving Celebration Weekend, and we have got a good one in store, as it'll be the Los Angeles Rams taking on the Carolina Panthers. On the Rams sideline is Sean McVay. His guys flew across the country for this one. Always tough to play in the early slate of games when making that trek. His counterpart on the other side, the Panthers, Dave Canales. His guys stuck in a bit of a losing streak right now, hoping the home fans can help them get out of this slump. Just about set for football. Blake Grupe is ready to get us started. And off we go from Uptown Charlotte. And they'll get him down inside the 30 to 27. So out come the Rams now for their first possession. And leading them out there, their 6'5" quarterback.
And there was a positive in last week's loss. No interceptions thrown by him. But he only threw one touchdown pass, and you know he wants that to improve. We might even consider that as part of the reason that they couldn't take the win last time out. I believe we'll see a more aggressive version of him this week whenever they're nearing the end zone.
The numbers for him from a week ago, a boatload of catches, 64 yards.
And I get the feeling that he loves this matchup. I mean, the unit he's going against is in the bottom half of the league against the pass. He had to have circled this one on the schedule and said to himself, this should be a big game.
They'll try to run forward with Connor. And he's going to have a Rams first down. At least it would appear that way. He didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1.
A gain of a yard. First down, Rams.
Throwing Jones. Throw left side complete. That's Connor. Now that play is blown up. Losing yardage back at the 35.
At the 35-yard line.
Connor up the middle. And he'll push forward to the 37, gain of 2. If you look at this defense, they're a unit that enters play way down, number 28 in the NFL right now against the run.
And the focus now is making sure that they're hitting on all cylinders as they head into the playoffs. And that means they've got to stop the run better, because playoff football often means running football. So they've got to be prepared for that. One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
And now the punter, Tress Way, as he sends this one away. 43 yards on the punt, return of 4. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. So here are the Panthers now for their opening drive. They will be led out by the 6-foot lefty from Alabama. It's Tua Tagovailoa.
And in recent seasons, he's really elevated his game and become one of the better quarterbacks in the NFL. And he's out there leading his squad. He completed over 72% of his passes last season, which led the league, and he's looking to be even better in this season.
Looking to pass. Tua. Now he'll tuck this and run. Good work on the scamper by Tagovailoa. It's a first down.
Gain of 10 yards. That's good.
The Panthers at 2-10 now on the year, and they come in mired in a brutal stretch right now, losers of 8 straight games.
Could you imagine being in those coaches' rooms right now? And you remember the old expression, there's no such thing as a bad idea? That's really true right here. They're searching for any idea, anything that can galvanize this team and find a victory and get them out of this losing spin.
Open man, that's Malik Neighbors. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Give him 15 there, and the Panthers have a first down.
This is an offense that's near the bottom of the league in rushing, so defensively coming in, you've got to know you're going to see the ball in the air a lot. And that time, it's a completion and a first down on this opening drive.
And they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time, and a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Here's Allen. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
Loss of 2 brings up second and 12 at the Rams' 40-yard line.
Here's Tua. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Now Tua.
This ball nearly intercepted. A once-in-a-season chance for the big fella, but he couldn't corral it. 4th down, straight ahead.
And his kick is right there. It's good. And the Panthers stake claim to a 3-0 lead. So a pretty good opening drive. That'll make the home fans somewhat happy. They wanted 6, but they got 3 in the early lead.
And they should be happy. The guys look good getting down the field. That's got to give them a little bit of hope that good things are in store here today, Paul.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Rams offense and their quarterback coming out for their second drive. And he's been a real threat in the red zone and beyond. As you take a look at the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns by a QB, you'll notice he's worked his way into the top 5 at this point in the season. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. Ball on the 30 now. Here's a 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now Jones. He's going to find his receiver, Chris Moore. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
That's good for Rams. First down.
Now a play fake here on first down.
Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10.
There on the coverage.
Back to throw. Jones. Over the middle, complete. That's Moore. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
A gain of 10 brings up 3rd and inches.
Here's a sneak with Jones. And he's going to have the Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Rams first down.
I don't know about you, but I like this call. 3rd and inches, and instead of worrying about getting it back to a running back and maybe there's some penetration from the defensive front, just go ahead and take it, move forward, and pick up the first down.
And as we say often, shows confidence in your offensive line. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. The Rams, they are on the move. They've got another first down.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
That's the 3rd time on this drive that these two have connected with each other. They've got a real rapport going, and right now it's paying off with big chunks of yardage as shown by that last play.
A quick throw there is incomplete. Now it's 2nd and 10.
Asante Samuel Jr. on the coverage.
Looking to throw. Jones.
Now he's going to step up and run.
And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd. Operating from the gun. Jones. And that is incomplete. Strong coverage by Carolina. And on we go to 4th down.
Tight defense there on 3rd down, but what a product of good coaching and even better execution because he realized he's in field goal range. No sense forcing anything, and he made sure he didn't.
Gay's kick is good. And that will tie us at 3-3. So in the end, they had the ball for 10 plays, but the drive gets them 3, not 6.
Is it okay if I give credit to both sides on this one?
Absolutely.
All right, let's start defensively. They hung in there. 10-play drive, but they stiffened when they got close to the goal line, made them kick a field goal. For the offense, 10-play drive. They might be a little disappointed they got a field goal, but they moved the ball down the field with dispatch and came away with points.
What a weekend it has been already around the NFL. We had 3 great games on Thanksgiving, another one Friday in Philadelphia, and it's all part of the NFL salute to the legendary John Madden. This week's slate of games known as the John Madden Thanksgiving Celebration Weekend, and we at EA Sports salute the man we knew as coach, who brought so much to this great holiday, so many smiles with his love of family, his love of football, and we miss him, no doubt. Gone, but certainly never forgotten, John Madden.
First and 10.
Play action, now it's Tua. And this is incomplete. Very lucky to get that one back. That nearly picked. It's second down now. They'll run the draw with Irving. And he's going to ball his way forward to the 48. They get 6. That'll leave him with 3rd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Tua sets up to pass it. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. This is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 33. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
First and 10 at the 33.
What an intelligent play as he found open grass and uncovered quickly. A nice clutch play to move the chains. The defense, they've got to do a much better job of accounting for these shorter routes.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Now he'll tuck this and run. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
The plan was clearly to challenge them by sending a blitz on second down, but even the extra guys couldn't catch him in the backfield, though. He doesn't scramble for it first, but he does get the last laugh by evading the blitz and getting beyond the line of scrimmage.
And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th. Now here's the Panthers special teams unit to try a field goal for 3. He made his first, this from 47 yards out. And his kick is indeed good. And they will take the lead here in this battle of field goals at 6-3. So we're trading first half field goals. No breakthrough on the touchdown front. Got a 6-3 game.
Dan, I know so many people look at a game through offensive eyes, right? They want to see how the game's played that way. You know how I'm going to view it, right? The defenses, to me, have responded well in this game. Like what I'm seeing from them, both of them hoping to keep it to field goals and not give up big touchdowns.
They go play action here on first down. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. A well-designed corner blitz that gets him for a loss of 8 yards. 6-3 is our score after 1. It's the NFL on EA Sports. The Rams with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it facing a 2nd and long situation. Another try after the first down sack. Jones. Wilson's got it complete. The Rams on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Jones will sneak it. And Jones is not going to have the first down as they stop him short. Only a yard on the sneak, not enough. And he's a few inches short for 4th down.
That wound up backfiring. Instead of handing it to your workhorse fullback or running back, they went quarterback sneak, and now they have to punt it away.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Fielded at the 20. That'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And it will be the Panthers' ball, 1st and 10. Carolina getting set to take the field. In the midst of, well, let's just say a not-so-rosy losing streak. They've got the open week, though, coming up next weekend, so you have to figure this to be a game that they dearly love to have.
Oh, indeed. They have to have this one because that's something positive to take with you when you go away for a few days, and it actually releases your mind. If they lose this one, that mind stays cluttered the entire time they're away. They got to scramble to get back in sync when they start playing again.
3rd and 5.
At the 32-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and
Going to the air. Tagovailoa. That is caught. And he is going to have the Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
That's a pretty good throw on the curl route there. 3rd down, and they pick up a first.
Defense should be aware for that, right?
They should be aware, but it was so hard sometimes.
Yeah, it's not easy.
Because when they sell that route really well, they think they're going upfield, then they curl back, show their numbers to the quarterback, and complete the play.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 44-yard line.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. A short one there, taken in by Ferguson. So the completion good for 7 there. And that'll leave him with a 3rd and just a yard.
It's a gain of 7.
Now 2 are going to try and sneak it. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard.
And the Panthers first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
A run up the middle with Irving. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved up the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
It's a 4-yard pickup there that leaves him with 3rd and 5.
But if you're going to have a relay race, you're probably going to pick your backs and receivers to run it, but don't underestimate the conditioning of the offensive line. They're out there just dictating things, staying on the field, and keeping a long drive going.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 24-yard line. A nice pickup of 17 yards.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
And out of bounds right around the 20. The ball resting on the 20. Here's 2nd and 6.
4 yards.
2 are going to throw.
2nd and 6.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 1.
And again, it's Tagovailoa. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Jake Ferguson, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Panthers are able to stretch out their lead.
On that 3rd down call, the goal was to get the ball to their tight end and pick up a first down, but he wasn't satisfied with just that. They got the first down. That was the gravy. He decided to take in the whole meal and rumbled in for a touchdown.
Groupie able to add the PAT. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
13. Rams 3.
After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. Oh, a heck of a move. And he'll be stopped at the 25. And the offense for Los Angeles returns to the field. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not have the balls go through goalposts.
2nd and 6. At the
They run behind center with Connor. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
It's not a huge breakaway run, but if your starting running back finishes the game with averages of 5 or 6 yards per touch, you'll take that every single time.
And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
They pick it up on 3rd and 1 on the quarterback sneak, and that's not easily done because there are extra bodies in there on the defensive side. and they're moving forward at the snap.
Yeah, I was certainly expecting a handoff, weren't you?
Yeah, I totally was. I thought they'd go with it back, maybe try and get a lead blocker in front. But as you talked about in different games, those guys with confidence in their offensive line, they just want to move forward and get it.
It's a gain of 34.
First down. A gain of 34 yards. First down, Los Angeles.
So often when we're watching a football game, we see one with a lot of ebbs and flows, and this one is no different. And sometimes you just need a big play to wake you up a bit. And they get one right there. That shot of caffeine this offense was looking for.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
First down.
Here's the first carry for Khalil Herbert. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Khalil Herbert, his first touchdown on the year. And the Rams have got it back to within a score. A solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there. Each guy has his own assignment that allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead down to 3 at 13-10. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Here are the Panthers now as their offense comes back out onto the field. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Tua. That's complete to his receiver, Bateman. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Looking to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good for a Panthers first down.
On 1st and 10, here's Irvin. And give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Now 2nd and 5. Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. That's to Kraft, the tight end. And he'll get nothing out of that one. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 5.
Out of the gun on 3rd down, here's Tua. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he's going to have a Panthers first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5.
Panthers first down. 1st and 10.
That's a big conversion there on 3rd down because they did not want to give the ball up here late in the half. They'd love to take the clock all the way down and score. This will definitely help the cause.
And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's 2nd down. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Now a 2nd and 6. They'll drop the throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Ferguson. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll look to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. As the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. And they'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6. Back to throw. That one taken in by Neighbors. And they'll get this down to the 10. 19 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
And his kick is good. And that extends their advantage to 6. It's 16-10. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punt, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Halftime coming up. Let's get you down to Orlando and our buddy Scott Hansen with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the third quarter as we're ready to kick off the second half. Back out to our commentary team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Scott, thank you. And this one's still anybody's game. We'll see who can come out with a hot hand in this second half as we are about to get underway. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Out come the Panthers. They'll have it first on offense in the third quarter. Looking to put a drive together. On the ground, it's Irving to start the drive. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. Looking to pass. Tua. And with a flag down, he goes down. So they're able to sack him. Now the penalty looks like it could be holding. Let's find out. So they will take the sack instead of the penalty.
And it takes another down off the series. But the biggest one of all, do you want to tell the guy just get the sack that it no longer counts? No, not at all.
And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. Here's J.K. Scott now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. It's taken to the 26. 43 yards on the punt, 7-yard return. And the Rams will go on offense here with the 1st and 10. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. The drive will start with Connor. And this defense able to plug him up there as they're getting yard to the 35. From the 35, here's the 2nd and 9. Throwing Jones. That's the tight end Hurst with it. And out across midfield down to the 45. Second catch for him today, and they'll wind up a 1st down.
It's a gain of 20. 1st down, Rams.
On the handoff, Connor. Now he's able to break through 1 tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Operating from the gun, Jones. He's got his big tight end. That's Hurst. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
And it's 3rd down.
Now Jones. Pass caught by Fannin. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 25-yard line. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs.
A gain of 12. 1st down, Rams.
On 1st and 10 is Connor. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
Running lanes went a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Connor going to get it again on second down.
And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage. So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive. Back to throw. Jones. And he will not be able to hang on to the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. Matt Gay now gets ready for the field goal try. This will be a 37-yard attempt. And Gay knocks this one through. And the lead is back down to 3 here at 16-13.
Well, in a close game like this, obviously you want the touchdown, but certainly they will take the 3.
And they'll be okay with that, but let's throw a little credit to the defense as well. I'm just glad this doesn't come down to a debate, right? Which side won, partner? Because the defense, hey, we didn't give up a touchdown. The offense, hey, we put 3 on the board. Either way you look at it, I think both sides gained something out of that drive.
Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3 and out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
The drive starts with a run by Allen. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 13 yards, 1st down, Panthers.
That's good for a Panthers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
A shotgun handoff here to Irvin. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
They'll stay on the ground with Irvin. And he'll be brought down. It looks like right at the 40. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
And the Panthers 1st down. 1st and 10.
From the gun, it's Tua. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Here's Tua. Short throw. He's got Kraft. They'll need to get it to the 30 for a 1st. This is 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and
Now Tua. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag coming in. This could be a 1st down. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. On the option left, here's Tua. And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. Credit Zadarius Smith able to get through and make that tackle for a loss. Well, he's had success running the football in this one. Yeah, that's undeniable. But that time, the defense was on to it.
And, partner, I think the more you see a play like this, the more they're able to diagnose it quicker and easier for them to defend it. I think you have to dress it up a little bit and show maybe some different formations and looks.
Nothing there, no gain, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 15. A tall task ahead of them here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. Open man right side is Rice. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the 1st down marker. Calling a gain of 6 on the play, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the 1st down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
And his kick here is good. And that will double their lead as it's up to 6. So he's got another field goal, his 4th now in the game. He's making it look easy out there.
He certainly is, and they're always aiming for a swing of the leg that repeats under pressure, right? So nothing's different. He's got that right now because confidence is breeding confidence.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Rams offense and their veteran running back James Conner ready for this next possession. And you look at his numbers as a pass catcher in this one. They've lined him up in different spots, shifted him around, and made him a real weapon in the passing game. Now Jones throwing to start the drive. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it'll be second down.
Hey, let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his lead, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down.
It's a gain of 4, and it's third down.
Here's Jones off the bootleg. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down.
First down. A gain of 9 yards. And the Rams first down.
Off play action. Jones. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Panthers have recovered. The pocket collapsed around him. I know we talk about it a lot, but a QB has to have that sixth sense, doesn't it?
He really does, and I know of one team at one point was training their quarterback with that time frame, and anytime you didn't get rid of the ball within the right amount of time, they would blow a horn or blow a whistle to show him this is what that time is, just what you're talking about, training him to understand this is the amount you have, make sure the ball's gone. Didn't happen in this case.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Out of the gun to give to Spears. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24.
A gain of 9 yards. That's good for a Panthers first down. 1st and 10.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we're back now in Charlotte. It's the Panthers out in front and in control of the football as well as we begin quarter number 4. On 1st and 10, it's Spears. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, second down. From the 21, here's second down and 7.
Pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Tua sets up to pass it. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Rice. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up.
And goal to go.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. On the RPO, he'll keep, and he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Tua Tagovailoa with touchdown number 15 of the year and 2nd of the game. And the Panthers look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. The Panther offense staying put. They'll go for 2.
The Panthers will line up for the 2-point.
They're going to keep it on the ground.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us. Because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
When it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone. Throwing to start the drive. Jones. And it's caught over the middle. Wilson. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
15 yards on the play. That's good for Rams. First down.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Jones in trouble here, and down he goes. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on first down on the sack. And they went empty backfield, and because of that, nobody was there to pick up the blitz.
And you know that offenses, when they go with the empty backfield, they have different things designed on every play to try to account for things. But what people often forget, defense is audible as well. And a lot of times when they see an empty backfield, they audible right into a blitzing situation.
Jones out to the flat, and that's caught. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. This offense on third down today, 5 out of 9 thus far. This is 3rd and 14. Looking to throw. Jones. He's going up top for Wilson. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Yeah, call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Panthers offense and Tua Tagovailoa headed back out onto the field. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away.
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Going to the air, Tagovailoa. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. And it's knocked away and incomplete. And that one broken up by Martin Emerson. Here's J.K. Scott now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. The call for a fair catch, and it's made at about the 23-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Looking to put a drive together. Jones throwing to start the drive.
Well, that's a defensive coordinator's got to be happy with that result. They took away all options downfield and forced the incompletion.
On 2nd and 10, Jones caught. It's Wilson. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
3-yard pickup, and it's 3rd down.
Operating from the gun, Jones. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Now a play fake here on first down. That's into the hands of Donovan Peoples-Jones. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
They go play action here on first down. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
First down. A gain of 15. First down, Los Angeles.
Again, that's Hurst. So the completion good for 6 yards. And it's second down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll look to throw again. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back in the 26-yard line. Brian Brzee in there to get him. And on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him.
And this dominant defensive performance continued on that play. This poor quarterback has not received the protection he needs and has had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Back to throw. Jones. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
First down. 1st and goal at the 9.
Looking to throw. Jones. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal.
They threw the screen to the perimeter, but to no benefit at all. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of yardage.
To throw again on 2nd down. Jones. They'll set up the screen to Herbert. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Khalil Herbert. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Rams have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. There are several elements to a well-executed screen pass. This one resulted in a touchdown. It had all of those elements.
Yeah, you're so right, because you really need the rush to almost get to the quarterback, almost get to the passer. Then you got to get the ball thrown perfectly, whether it's to the running back, the wide receiver, whoever the screen guy is. And, of course, the blocking has to form in front to get him downfield for the touchdown.
After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And a very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. The possession of the football goes over to Carolina. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. 1st down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Irving. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result. Negative yardage. That's caught at the 25. And all the way down to the 17-yard line. A big play there for Carolina. 46 yards.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Well, as my dad would say sometimes, I'm just scratching my head here trying to figure out what was going on there defensively. How did you lose him in the middle of the field? If you're going to lose a receiver, make sure it's someone on the short side of things, not deep downfield, that can hurt your defense.
It'll be a pickup of 5 on the keeper. It's 2nd down.
2nd and 5.
Tua going to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Bucky Irving. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Panthers add on to their lead, and they appear poised to break this long losing streak. Well, that's certainly going to bump up the old win probability index because now it's a 2-score game here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, you're taking me into that deep water now. Win probability index. This game's definitely not over. We're not looking at a 0.5% or something. It's just 2 scores. But the way that this team is playing, to me, what I've seen, they absolutely deserve to win this game. They've been the better team by far throughout.
After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The visitors' offense and Daniel Jones set to take over again. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been that successful. He just processes things so quickly and makes the right read seemingly every time.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39.
And the Rams, first down. A gain of 13 yards.
In motion right, that's
First
Wilson.
down, Rams.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Caught by Wilson. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And that'll bring up second down.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
Back to throw. Jones.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down.
Brings up third and 5.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He's going to float this one deep right side. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down. And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
Desperation time now. Here's Jones. This one deep for Wilson.
And this is intercepted. And that should do it.
Picked up by Javon Holland. And the Panthers force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. Well, I guess an interception at this point on fourth down is just as bad as an incomplete pass. Either way, the ball goes over to the other side.
Yeah, it's a tough spot to be in this late in the game, and there's not a whole lot he could do there, and he winds up giving the ball away.
The Carolina offense about ready to go. They have to like the position that they are in. Fourth quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT.
Looking to put a drive together. They start the drive with a give to Allen.
They'll get a yard, that's all, as they get him down at the 28.
And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. Looking to pass. Tua.
They'll set up the screen for Spears.
And this defense here going to burn their second timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning.
Third down and 13. Straight ahead, it's Irvin.
And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring up fourth down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. They've got a fourth down here in a game that looks to have been decided already. And take it right on the 30. That'll be a 41-yard punt, 4 yards there on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over.
The visitors' offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. They'll come up first and 10 here. And he has been masterful so far in leading this offense. He's kept the mistakes to a minimum. He's been on point with his passes. And he's generally been one step ahead of this defense all game long. They'll come up now on second down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
Now Jones. He's got a counter.
They certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
28 yards. That's another Rams first down. A 28-yard gain.
Here's Jones.
And this is caught down for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
On the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
So with just over a minute to play, this becomes a make or break onside kick. And it looks like the Panthers hands team does its job. The risk reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling. And whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
The Panthers down to a knee out of the victory formation. So this one is over. A victory for Carolina. And we talked so much about the turnover battle determining who wins and who loses. This game, no exception. They didn't turn the ball over at all, and they go on to victory.
They look like a smooth operation in this one, didn't they? Because you look at every facet of the game, they handled their business. Offense took care of the football, converted it into points. Defense took the ball away, gave it back to the offense. Special teams right there with them. That's the type of game a coach is going to really love and value. And when they show the film, they have to be careful not to give out too many kudos and kill their motivation going forward.
So for Carolina, it's a rare bright spot as they move to 3-10 on the year. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for L.A., the playoffs look to be out of reach now as they drop to 4-8. And they'll try to rebound next week as they head to Glendale to take on the Cardinals. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.